Jason's Half Hour is brought to you by our proud sponsors at the Zone Bar Brighton. You'll find us on St James's Street in the heart of Brighton's gay village. You will always get a warm welcome on your entrance. Our motto is, hello stranger and goodbye friends. You will always feel at home in the zone. Hello dears, and welcome once again to Miss Jason's Half Hour. And I've got my jolly little Miss Jason's Half Hour family with me again. Hello Tam, how are you?
Hello darling, I am hanging, but other than that I'm
dear,
fine.
are
A
you
lovely night
suffering?
last night.
Are you suffering from the sort of, not really the opening, was it? Just the confirming it's still open of the Queen's Arms,
Yeah,
wasn't
it was good, it was nice.
It was a nice night, wasn't
Lovely,
it?
lovely.
I think the Queen's Arms is certainly going to be the place to watch over the next few months, don't you?
I do indeed, actually. I think
Yeah,
there's some
lots.
things planned there.
Yeah, lots going on. And you're there. When are you
I'm
there?
there on Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
next
next week.
Tuesday.
Yeah, next
Okay,
Tuesday.
boys and girls, there's a date for your diary, and we've not even got to the what's on yet. And then next we've got our lovely Fifi McDuff. How are you this week, love?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. You been up to much?
A lot of rubbish, more than enough.
A lot of rubbish. I'll tell you what she's just done, boys and girls. I'm wearing a Cerise Lacoste t-shirt, which I think I look quite nice in. And I walked out the front of the showbiz office, which is where we're based now, and Fiona was backing into the car park, saw the shirt and crashed it straight into the door. So she's bashed her brand new door.
my new car.
Is it
She's-
damaged?
Is it damaged?
She's bashed
no,
her
the
bumper.
bumper's back on, it's okay.
She's
The bumper's
bashed her
back on,
bumper.
the bumper came
it
off.
popped out, we had to pop
Well,
it back
he
in.
one minute I'm looking to see if I've got enough room, and he appears, and because the door was opened, the lamp didn't go off. 'Cause I've got sensors at the back of the car, and now all I see is this big pink t-shirt.
So
And
you
then
thought
she
you'd
crashed
reverse
the car.
towards there.
Yeah, so she put her foot down. That's very nice, isn't it? And then lastly, because Colin's not with us today, because Colin is off out and about doing some exploring for us. He's researching something for us today. So he's covering the country looking for Colin's cocktail of the
lovely.
week, which will be next week. So this week we're joined by Simon Puddock. Hello, dear.
Hello, thanks for having me. I'm hanging like Tammy. We had a few too many sherries last night, didn't we, Gail?
We did,
But it was
did.
fun. It was a
good
lovely
night.
opening
It was a
night,
good
really
night.
It
well.
was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, really well, really
Anyway,
lovely.
I hope you're not too hanging to not be able to do your work at Central
No,
Stage Costume.
Not at all, not at all.
Because we're not going to have that. Well, while we're with you, Simon,
Yes.
let's start. Can you give us our what's on and where for us, please?
So first we'll have the Zone Bar. The Zone Bar. So
Yeah.
we have on Friday the 4th of July, Stone and Street Act. Saturday the 5th of July, we have the lovely Maisie.
Oh, Maisie Trollet.
Maisie Trillette, yeah. On Sunday the 6th of July, Gabriella Parish.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday we have karaoke with Betty Swallocks.
Oh, Betty's
Betty.
moved to the
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Open your windows, Sharon. She's coming.
She was there last night, lovely queen. Happy hour price is Monday.
I think that's a no then. Do you not like her?
Oh.
Yes, we do. I just thought that was
Lovely.
said with slight sarcasm.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. See, she started. It's her first day.
Not at all.
Anyway, go on, carry on.
So happy hour price is still at the Zone, Monday to Thursday, all day.
Yeah.
That's very good. And Friday to Sunday, 10 a.m. Who starts drinking at 10 a.m.?
Oh, they do in the
People who
zone.
do.
Yeah.
10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Davina Sparkle. That's
Yes.
tomorrow, which is Friday. This week's gone so quick. Tomorrow at the Queen's Hotel. Let me just... Independence, that's it. It's American Independence Day with a show and diner at the Queen's Hotel, Brighton. Tickets at £29.50. Call the hotel.
Yeah. But she's got... Who's the cabaret, love?
The cabaret, sorry, is the lovely Davina Sparkle hosting with Marilyn Monroe and Betty.
No,
Not
Not
Betty
Betty
Swallow.
Swallocks.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
No one at all famous.
No.
Who loved... Did she do well at Glastonbury this week?
Yeah, amazing. Do you think she minds?
No.
Do you care either way?
No, I would be
Everyone's
quite
kicking
happy
off.
to-
I'm like, I don't care.
No, I know. What a load of bollocks. Why
Yeah,
can't
very
people
good.
just be entertained and
Yeah,
be happy
exactly.
with what they're saying? Who cares if she's been singing all her life, poor cow? If she wants to have a
Come on.
rest,
Give
why
her a
should-
song
Why-
off.
yeah, why should she? Why should she have to scream her tits? And lovely tits too. Why should she have to scream like in the middle of a field? If she wants a mime, all the work that... Well, I'm on a rant now. All the work she's done, but she
I know.
said when she come off, she was interviewed by someone, and it was Kath Matos up at the Beacon the other day that told us this, and apparently the interviewer said, "Do you mind, Dolly, that all these men dress up as you?" And she said, "No, it really doesn't worry me at all, because to be honest, if I was a man, I think I'd be a drag queen anyway."
Oh, I
So
love
she's
her.
all right.
Just
by
love
me.
her.
She's all right. Anything else, Si?
What else do we have? Fashion show. I
Oh,
wanted to announce that. Fashion show on the 23rd of September. Jason said 25th of September, and I cringed last week. Oh no! But it's the 23rd of September on a Tuesday. A fashion show opening at 7 p.m. with canapes, champagne and canapes, and then through to the ballroom for our fashion show with our 5 models we have, featuring 20 different frocks.
yeah. And
So
it's hosted
tickets
by you
hosted
and...
by myself and the lovely Danny Dwyer. Tickets are on sale at £12.
Excuse me, where's the models? Men or women?
They are men
Oh.
being dressed up as drag queens
in women's clothes.
in women's clothes.
That's unusual.
It's not
for-
right.
Lovely.
No, it's not right, is
So
it?
they're not really dressed up as drag queens because it's Paris Fashion Week with a Brighton twist. So we've got beautiful frocks being modelled by beautiful boys, but they are models, they're not
Yeah.
drag queens. And there
Lovely
will be
boys.
no drag queens whatsoever appearing anywhere near that event on the night.
So
No.
you're not going, Jason?
I will be wearing my flat still. I won't be in heels.
Suit and boot then?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh.
Suit, boot and jockstrap.
Yes.
Jockstrap.
And that's where is that, love?
That is at the Old Ship Hotel. As I say, on the 23rd of September at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale at £12. Do visit us on Facebook. It's Centre Stage Costumes online shop. My mobile number's on there as well, so give us a call.
Okay,
Or send him any pictures you might like to.
Hey?
Send him any pictures that
Yes.
you might like. Of costumes you might like.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I was going to. Don't you turn this Days Up Hour into a
No.
smutty show? It's not really a what's on, but it is on, and it's come from Warren Scott, and I would like to agree with him with this or support what he's saying. What he's saying is, it is very soon the final of Drag Idol.
It's tomorrow,
this year.
isn't it?
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
I knew it was
Yeah.
very close. And he said that this year he thought that the contestants have been absolutely fantastic, and he wishes them all the very best for tomorrow night. So, guys, enjoy yourselves in the final Drag Idol. And, you know, there's only one winner, but at the end of the day, if you've got through to the final, you're all winners anyway.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the majority of people that have won Drag Idol, it's changed their lives.
Yeah, it
You
has.
know,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
such. I mean, look at Lavoir
Yeah.
and people like that. They got wonderful careers out of it. So good luck, and cut the
Fabulous.
chips out. So Tams,
Yes, my darling.
let's come to you. Have you got a topic for us? This
I have
week?
got a topic, but before I do my topic, I need to retract a comment I made last week
Oh, Tams.
about a sequin dress. I mistakenly thought that a dress that was hanging up in the Centre Stage Costumes shop belonged to me. It didn't, so the original owner was actually the original owner. So Sissy Socks, I am sorry. I love you lots. And obviously my dress wouldn't have fit you. So, because it would be too big.
Oh, I'm glad you cleared that one up. So, sorry, Sissy,
Sorry,
she's
sis.
a clumsy cow, ain't she? Saying that, accusing you of stealing on air. I can't believe it, Tams.
What do you?
Swinker.
I've apologised
I
publicly.
thought it was a very small costume.
It could have been amended. I've got a lazy eye. I can't be held responsible
It
for my
was pinned
viewing.
in at the back of the dummy, though, to
Yeah.
give it a waist.
It was what?
Pinned in at the
Oh.
back. We do that with the costumes. You put
Yeah.
on the
Do you
summer,
really?
Yeah.
pin them in at the back to give them a waist.
Oh.
Unfortunately, not many of our customers
Have
have
one.
waists.
Can you say that?
We have to undo the sequins for
Dave
Davina's
Lynn's
waist.
got one.
Oh yeah, Dave Lynn's got a
He's
waist.
got a lovely
Yes.
figure.
Oh, she
Yeah,
has
he
got a
has.
waist,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
figure.
the rest of yous haven't.
Oh,
about me?
Well, now I've got my
You're
sorry
not
out the
drag
way.
No.
It's all kicking off here, boss. So, topic of the week. So,
Yeah.
recently there's been something, obviously we've had London Pride this weekend.
Yeah.
And there's been loads of discussions in the media about do we need a gay pride? And I wondered what our listeners, what our panel, I can't use my words today, what our panel thought about this.
Ooh. Well, I think we need a gay pride. I know that it's not what it used to be, because what it used to be was like a protest.
Yeah.
But now I think it's a celebration. And I don't think it hurts to remind the world at large that we're about and we're still happy to have a party and scream our tits off. Also, I don't think it hurts to remind the world at large that once upon a time people like us were oppressed.
Yeah.
And equally, there are gay communities around the world that don't have the freedom we have. So I think it's very, very, very important. And I don't want to sound boring or banging on, but a lot of young gay people don't know what older gay people went through. I mean, people like Maisie, you know, they were doing the bottom business when it was illegal, you know, and had lots of, and could get arrested for it and got into lots of trouble and faced oppression and prejudice and all those things, you know. So yes, I think it is, but I don't know. I think Fiona probably has another view, because Fiona hates gay pride because she works in Brighton and she can't get to Marks and Spencer's in time because of the procession. But anyway, go on, Fifi.
Well, just listening to you puts it in a different
Perspective.
Doesn't it?
You sounded quite sensible, and I agreed with you. I feel you don't need it.
Right.
Really, I don't think you need it. I think you're all right the way you are. I think everybody accepts gays. Children at school now, if they're gay from the age, you know, at primary school. People know they're gay, and the young people don't seem to be bothered with it.
See, I think we're in a bubble, because I think even recently, where was I? So I think we have a lot of freedoms living in the city and living it. So if you think about Brighton, London, if I think about Weston-super-Mare, where I was a couple of weeks ago, I literally, having spent an afternoon in the town, I thought there is no way I'm leaving this venue in my makeup or putting my makeup on somewhere else to walk what was like 10 minutes in the street, because there's just a different vibe. It was a different. You can. I think. I see where you're coming from, but I think as well, on Jason's point, it is that it's really important to show to the world that this is how tolerant countries live, and this is how we put forward what acceptance really is. The thing I don't like is that but people spend 364 days saying we're just like you, and then one day dancing around in chaps having sex in public. It's for me. There's the party bit, which is amazing.
I've missed that.
But there's also if you need to wander down West Street, it's lovely. So
see, I think that's might be your problems, maybe, but then straights do it as well. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's just it's a bugbear for me that let's remember what it's for, and it is about the celebration, and it is about. But it's like everything. There's like a degree of responsibility with how you behave as a person.
Yeah,
it's not like it's gay pride. That means I can do whatever I like now.
And another thing,
and you've got to like it because I'm gay.
That's not all right. And there's nothing more that gets on my tits than pissy little queens that do that sort of thing. And anyone who, the minute you have a go at them and they have a row and they say, you can't say that I'm gay, that gets on my nerves. That would be like me saying, you can't bully me because I'm a fat queen. You know, it's fattest. Ridiculous.
It's there was something in the news recently about this couple of twin brothers in America who were really devout Christians. They used to have a TV show. Sadly, they don't anymore. And they had put forward an argument that as devout Christians, all Christians should stand up and be prepared to die to prevent gay rights moving forwards. And that they said, we've lost our TV show. We would be prepared to fight and put our lives on the line just to stop gay rights and also right of abortion from progressing.
Oh, God. I can't believe people like that are still around, you know. That's so...
In the Christian world, I think, a lot of people who go to churches and things, which is wrong for a Christian. They're meant to love everybody. Yeah. And if you love somebody, you let that person be true to itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is where religion gets very confusing. But people who are, very religious, I think their minds are all turned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they don't know really. They're all confused. Look at all different religions. They're all confusing.
Oh, well, I have a belief myself about religion, but I can't believe these people exist.
I know. I think.
And
that's
if anyone needs to be taken out and sorted out, it's people like that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, and I would say,
but
if I had a chance, if I had a chance to talk to those two people, I would say, I reckon Jesus was a queen, because all of his disciples were male, and she was running all round fucking Israel with them, wasn't she? So don't let
Actually hung out with a prostitute.
Jessica Christ, that's what I say.
Yeah, but it
It's
was hidden in
outrageous.
those days. It was hidden in those days.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not really saying that Jesus
But
was homosexual,
you
but I would
think-
laugh if he was.
If the religious people started accepting what religion's all about, to love everybody,
Yeah.
to do things, and
Is it though?
Fifi,
And
you're
that's
right.
but then that's the thing, isn't it? Because I always look at, you've got the Westboro Baptist Church and all these really devout religious people, and they put across an argument which is, you can't change what's written in the Bible to suit the way you live your life. So there's a thing for me around, do you accept actually that, how do you do it? Do you accept that perhaps the Bible's not what Jesus meant? Or that, because at the end of the day, I completely disagree with what they have to say, but I respect anyone who's prepared to stand up for a belief that
Yeah.
strongly, regardless of whether I think the belief is right or not, just because it
What,
shows
so
like
you
a...
would think these twins are all right saying that?
No, I absolutely disagree with what they're saying,
Yeah.
but the very fact that they're prepared to stand up and put their head above the line and say, actually, I really disagree with this.
Do you think it's genuine, or do you think they're doing it because they wanted to be a bit controversial and keep hold of their television show? Now they've been shot up the arse and lost it. Hoorah!
I think you could very, very well be right there.
I don't know. Simon, you haven't said much about
No,
that.
I'm just sitting back and listening because I don't. Well, religion stuff just scares me. But I think going back to, is it Pride?
We started, we started
Yeah,
out Pride.
going back to Pride, it's a lot of you get a lot of straight families come to Pride,
Yeah.
and all the children with their buggies and all that. So I think it's just a day to celebrate that gay rights is allowed. I think it's nice.
it's
I
really
don't-
an excuse for a big party.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
it's
And
lovely,
I
isn't
think
it?
living in Brighton, I'm straight, so I just look, because we live in Brighton,
Yeah.
we accept it, because
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
It is
I
everywhere.
said, so some parts of the country are not like that.
Yeah.
They get very confused when they come to Brighton and see it.
It must be a thing if you don't live in the south of England, maybe, and you live in some sleepy little village up north somewhere, or maybe somewhere in Scotland,
Little village in
and then
Kent.
come to London or Brighton or Bournemouth or something, and you think, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
it must be a shock. But while we're talking about Pride, we do have the street party tickets. We've had a few messages coming in. How much are they? They're £5 each for the street party. They're on sale from Monday in Brighton's Gay Village for most of the venues. I think Prowler are doing them. And what's the other shop that sells the knickers and dildos?
Nice and naughty.
Nice and Naughty. Yeah, so that's all.
Why Dodo's got to come into it?
Well, no, that's the other...
Dodos.
Dodos. Fiona's going home to have a play with her dodo, but they are extinct, boys and girls. But and the other thing is Pride costumes. We are making a few Pride costumes at Centre Stage. So if you want to come in and get measured up, Simon will be ready to run a tape measure up your inner leg. And Born Free. We've got to advertise
yes.
Born Free.
Very excited.
I forgot this, didn't
Yes,
I?
I
I'm
know,
terribly
darling,
sorry.
but I wasn't going to say you've forgotten it, so I just thought I'd introduce it. Do you want to do Born Free?
Yeah, Born Free, is the 11th to the 13th of July, a whole weekend of partying. The tickets, is it a ticketed event?
Yes, it is, but I don't know how
I think
much.
you can pay on the game.
I think you
Pay
can
on
pay.
the-
Oh, well
on
done,
the
Tam.
day.
We're there, aren't we?
We
We're
are,
there,
yes.
What time are you on, darling?
I think 4:20.
4:20. I think I'm on about that time.
Fab.
Alan Jay's going to be there.
Lovely.
Dave's going to be there. Lola
Sandra's
going to
there,
be
isn't
there.
she?
Sandra's there. We're all there. We're all.
Son of a tutu, I think. Is
Son
there
of,
as
is
well.
it son of a dodo!
think Sally-
Is she
Sally-
really? Is Sally there? Oh, Sally will be there. Sally's as Bournemouth as sand on the beach, isn't
Ah,
she? You know?
bless her.
But yeah, a
Where's
couple
Born
of ton of
Free?
sand, couple of ton of
Bournemouth
sand.
Pride.
One more
Oh,
thing,
Born-
there's this Saturday,
Yes.
Clapham Street Party.
Oh, just as well you remember that.
Yeah.
Jimmy Smith would not have been happy.
Raging.
Oh, she'd have done her crust over that. Dear.
Yeah, not one to miss, from lunchtime till very, very late. Miss Jason is performing there. Are you in there?
I'm not, darling. No, I'm not.
No, but most people are.
Yeah, most people.
Well, like Lavoir's going to be there. Lovely, she's closing the show. There's always a couple of loose women hanging around. We might even get our own Fifi McDuff up there. But we
Yeah.
are. One thing I can tell you is we're very excited. Miss Jason's half hour, because we've got permission from the Pride office to do a live broadcast from the procession. So myself, Fifi and Tammy and probably Colin, and I expect Simon will be joining us. We're going to be down there about 9:30 on Saturday morning with a camera, interviewing people, going on the floats, and a little bit of a chit chat and a little bit of a live. It won't be live by the time you see it, but it'll be live when we do it. But it'll be our little report from Pride, and I can
Fab.
see how delighted Fifi McDuff is to be involved in that. And,
Where do you get these from? It just comes out, doesn't it?
yes, darling.
It just comes out.
You love it. Though. She is missing being filmed every week, boys and girls,
Oh,
because she used to love going and getting her hair done first thing in the morning.
yeah.
But so there we are. Yeah, is that all of it?
That's
darlings?
all we've got on this week, yeah.
Okay, I've got some shout outs here. I've got a really lovely shout out. Listen to this. Alan Gamble would like to say to his partner Chris, "I love you very much." Isn't that lovely?
I don't start crying. For
Okay,
God's
I
sake.
have got tears in my eyes there. It obviously means, Alan, you've done something very naughty, or you wouldn't be telling poor Chris that. But it's good that you love
Wasn't
him.
it for their 21 years?
Oh, is it
Or
20?
however- I can't remember, 21, 24 years recently.
Is it? That was a while ago, wasn't it? The anniversary?
It was the Heimbag weekend.
Oh, was it? Oh, well, happy anniversary, boys. Happy anniversary. A quick shout out to Danny over in Horsham. Good luck with your new job, darling. Wishing you all the best. We'd like to say hi to Kath Matos and all the team at the Sussex Beacon. And we got the Beacon show. Oh, quick, I've forgotten the date.
27th.
Is it? No, it's the
29th.
30th, isn't it? I've forgotten the date. It's at the old market. Oh, dear.
We'll tell you next week.
Yeah, we'll take update from Colin Day on that one. Well done last night, Barry and Andy and the staff at the Queen's Arms, and everyone that there was to support them. So thanks for coming along. Excuse me, I've got the coughs now. DYMK. I'm there tonight doing the bingo. It's getting busier and better there all the time, isn't it? So well done to Sean and his team. Talking about fantastic teams, the two Brewers gang. What can I say? Just a lovely, lovely weekend at the Brewers again. London Pride was phenomenal. I did halfway to heaven, and then I did the Admiral Duncan, and then I did Central, and we popped into the Brewers on the way back, and it was the most fantastic
Was it insane?
weekend.
Was it?
Yeah, it was lovely. But London Pride, when we got there, you couldn't get through because they closed the Strand off. So we went up to the cones, and Jonathan said, because I was in full drag, and Jonathan said, we're heading for the main stage, which we weren't. We were going to Halfway to Heaven. So this bloke lifted the cones out in the middle of the road. So we go up the Strand with no traffic at all. It was lovely. We get to the next barrier. Exactly the same thing happened. They lift the cones, we go through. We get to the final barrier, and it's not a barrier. It's not cones. It's a fence. It's a barrier. So I stuck my head out of the car and said, I'm heading for the main stage, can we come in? And this great big old leather moved these fences, and we go right the way round the back of Trafalgar Square. And I said to Jonathan, if we can nip across there, we'll be right outside Halfway. And just as we got there, this guy with a clipboard came up, and he said, where are you going? So I said, oh, I'm for the main stage. You could see I was in drag. And he said, oh, are you Lavoie? And I said, no. And he said, well, then you're not coming in then. And turned us round, and we had to go all the way back.
No.
Nasty man. But anyway, so that's the Brewers. And my final shout out, as always, goes to our lovely Mrs. Kerridge over in Thailand. Thanks for your message, dear. You are good. That's Mrs. Kerridge. In Pattaya, Thailand, you know, the one with the brothel, the Cock at Dawn, Buddha Hill, and Turn Left. So, I hope you're having a lovely time, darling. We do miss you, and I do hope I'm going to get to come over and see you sometime this year. Otherwise, it's going to be January. But keep the messages coming, because I do love to see it. Tams, have you got any...
I've got one little shout out for the lovely Hamish with Zach and Barney. I hope you had a lovely time in Glastonbury and that you're nice and recovered. And I'll see you tomorrow so we can get drunk and you can tell me all about it.
Oh, how lovely, darling. So I'm coughing. Can I have that Pepsi, please,
Course you
darling?
can.
Diet Pepsi, by the way, boys and girls. Oh, I'm doing ever so well with my personal trainer. Fifi, you got any shout-outs, darling?
Just to Madam Jim, say hi.
Oh, there you are. And Si, have you got any?
Yeah, two I've got today. Love to the lovely Loz. He's at home and well at the moment. Bless him.
Everybody stop! Everybody
I
stop!
am not doing it.
I was
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
I'm not doing it.
I've done a terrible thing!
I
Oh
am
no!
not doing it now. I'm
No,
upset.
no, I forgot Fiona's soaps!
I haven't got
Oh.
the time, have
We've
we?
got the
loads of
time.
time,
We've got loads of time. Oh, Fiona, boys and girls, I am hanging my head in shame here in the Miss Jason's half-hour centre stage costume showbiz offices downtown Brighton. Oh, Fifi, we'd have had letters of complaints if you hadn't done your soaps.
I don't think
It's the highlight of our show. Now, boys and girls, because I forgot Fifi, I think we should do a hands and foot drum roll. Okay,
Okay.
boys and girls, without further ado, and at an enormous expense, we bring to you Fifi McDuff and her soap swizzlers.
I can't do it now. I can't. Oh, right, soap fans.
Woo!
Oh, it gets worse every week, this place. Well, the soaps have been a bit flat because I think football's been on, the schedules have all been changed. It's a blooming nightmare.
Yeah.
And I can't get really watching them all because I'm busy doing other things. But I'll give you what I know. I'm actually going to spoil some soaps for you.
Oh.
Right, Emmerdale. This will likely be a week's time before this happens. But Charity and Declan, Charity was pregnant a few months ago, well, a month ago, and she had an abortion. But she had an abortion, but he thinks she had a miscarriage. But she was not and went for an abortion. And he wants another child, but she's on the pill. Now he finds the pill. So there'll be a lot of trouble there. And he'll find out all about the abortion.
Oh,
dear.
that's
So that's going to be a lot of trouble. And there's going to be a robbery in the village shop. And I can't remember her name now.
Look at a Nick. Sorry.
Money.
Oh,
Money.
yeah. It's only a little shot.
Alicia
Alicia.
is going to be harmed in the robbery because she's going to go and open the doors to open up the shop that
Well, I
morning.
don't like her anyway.
Aww.
Well, she was shot a couple. She's having a hard time now.
Well, she's not a lucky girl.
What happens
is
if
she?
you live in
No, she's not
Emmerdale?
very
You live in a sleepy little village, you're going to get shot at and burgled. And
But she was shot, and now she's going to get hurt again. It's very
you think
sad,
she could
that
just
thing.
get the message and go, wouldn't you?
Maybe they'll try to get rid of her.
Maybe.
I don't mind her. Right, now Corey. Right, Corey. I'm all fingers and thumbs here today. Carla, sorry. She's going to end up with a toy boy.
Oh.
She's going to get drunk and have Luke.
Oh.
She's going to have a little toy boy for a night.
Oh, how nice. I could do with a toy boy.
I don't know.
You've
Luke.
got a toy boy, love.
Oh, you heard it here first, boy.
Nothing private in this city.
Yes,
Welcome to Brighton.
I think I shouldn't do soaps. I should just do your life
No,
story.
do the soap.
It'd be easier.
Carla's toy boy.
And Carla had a toy boy. And plus, Carla is going to buy Peter out of the business.
Good.
Good,
I don't
yeah.
like
That's
him at
But
all.
Peter won't accept it. He won't accept it. He won't accept the money. Then he's arrested. This will be round about the 10th of July. He'll be arrested for the murder of Tina. But he didn't do it.
No.
It was Rob. But Rob is going to leave Coronation Street in a few months, so it might be a little twist there. I'm not too sure. But Peter's going to be arrested, and they're going to bring, and because he's getting arrested, this is when they're bringing back Ken, William Ropes, who went through that big court case, and
wow.
he was found not guilty.
Awful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That all that man
Yeah.
went through. And Colin, not Colin Webster. What was his name?
Kevin
Kevin
Webster.
Kevin Webster. He
Yeah.
did the same, wasn't it?
And yet look at the other ones who have been found guilty.
Oh, Ron
So-
Farris.
Yeah.
God,
Terrible.
dirty sod.
Well, yes.
was a
It's just I
dirty
didn't
sod.
expect you to say it. That's all. Yeah, it's
And he was-
disgusting.
I
don't
never
know what-
liked him.
I know.
Three-legged. I mean, we should have known when he started singing that three-legged song. No.
Jake the Peg. I was just
I
like,
thought it was perhaps two little boys.
That's
you meant.
what I thought. I was like, oh, I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, I was. But anyway, changing the subject.
And he painted the Queen.
Yeah.
Rob
You liked
Farris.
I
him?
bet that's
Oh,
come
no.
down.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
bet.
got a lot of medals, hasn't he?
Well, they'll all be taken
Taken
away.
away.
Yeah,
He'll
good.
die in prison, though, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looked as
good.
if he was ready to die before he got there.
Yeah.
So Rob's leaving the show, and then Peter's going to be done for murder, and Ken, and that's when they're bringing back Ken.
Lovely.
Oh.
Good.
All right.
Welcome home, Ken.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a pregnancy
Oh.
in Corrie, and it's little Faye, who's only 12 years old.
Oh dear.
And Annie and Owen will not be happy about that.
No.
Right, EastEnders.
Yeah.
There's going to be a big surprise party in EastEnders
Yeah.
for Linda, who runs the Vic. Is it the Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Danny Dyer's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are going to be
Lucky
lots
cow.
and lots
Yeah.
of surprises for them.
Well, that's nice.
So it'd be good to watch it. They're going to be sex, fancy dress, karaoke, all's happening.
Sounds like a night on St James's
Does
Street.
it? Does.
Night at the Royal Oak or something, isn't it? So it's all going to happen at the Vic. And one of our surprises is going to be our son coming back, Lee, from Afghanistan.
Oh.
So there's going to be a lot of problems there. And we think he's got something to do with Lucy's death.
Ooh.
So it's all going to come out.
And how did the two Lesers get on at Gay Pride that went?
They
Do we
had
know?
a fab time, and
Oh,
they didn't
did
get
they?
into trouble. They went nicely, didn't get too drunk, and they
Yeah.
came back quite
Oh,
happy.
that's
Oh.
good.
Good.
That don't happen very often on EastEnders,
No.
does it? That
No,
everyone's
everyone
happy?
are happy to.
Are you
It's
sure
not-
it's EastEnders, children?
But it's a very depressing programme, EastEnders.
Oh,
It can be very
yeah.
depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very dark, very...
Yeah.
I like glitter, and
No.
that's
Oh.
why I come here and see all these glitter bits.
Lovely.
You do like
She's
a
talking
bit of
about the
nice.
dresses,
I like
not
it.
us, just to be clear.
Oh, don't be surprised what I'm talking about.
Oh, Fifi, I'm sorry I forgot your son.
No,
I don't
don't
know how
you
I
worry.
did it. I think it was because I was bringing in those other things.
You're
Yeah.
getting excited today, love.
I am excited because you and Simon are going to go down to the hotel after this
Yeah.
and measure up the room for decorations for the fashion show. Isn't that lovely?
Very
Lovely,
nice.
lovely, lovely. So that's why I'm excited. Now, boys and girls, we've said our shout outs, so there's no more to say. Oh, hang on, Simon's got another
Laws,
one.
we did start with Laws. I hope you're feeling better and my flowers are watered. And also,
And remember to water them from the bottom of the pot. You know what it's like.
And also, I said goodbye to my Booper peepers this week, which was a bit emotional, but you know, I've got a good opportunity in front of me. So all the best, guys, and see you soon.
Yeah, lovely. And you never liked your boss, that woman there anyway, did you?
No, I loved
you was
her. She's
always
gonna be listening
moaning
to
about
this.
it. She was always moaning about it. You said she was
Yeah.
a cow the other day. But anyway, thanks for making a mistake and put his full wages in. We had a lovely dinner. Anyway, boys and girls, really, all that's left for us to say is our motto that we say every week. So it's, you'll feel at home when you're in the zone. Talk to you next week, boys and girls. God bless. Look after yourselves. Bye. Miss Jason's Half Hour is brought to you by our proud sponsors, the Zone Bar Brighton. You'll find us on St James's Street in the heart of Brighton's gay village. You will always get a warm welcome on your entrance. Our motto is, hello stranger and goodbye friends. You will always feel at home in the zone.